YouTube, what's going on with y'all out there? It's your boy RB, and I'm back with another one. Today is January 12th, and yeah, about to go ahead to pick kids up from school. I did my detail today. I might end up, I'm gonna reach out to my other one that I supposed to do Friday, which they rescheduled for this week. They didn't say when this week. We didn't establish that, so I'm gonna see if I can go today, because it's probably be my only day to do it, because it's supposed to get cold later in the week, like Thursday and Friday. I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna be doing nothing those 2 days, so I'm gonna try to get as much as I can out the way while I can. You feel me? So yeah, as you seen at the beginning of the video, you know, you seen a couple of calls that I done. You know, you seen a little bit of what I do. So yeah, this video here just basically, you know, me explaining, you know, why I end up going into mobile detailing, or, you know, going on this entrepreneur adventure. You feel me? So if you don't know, I'm 40 years old. I'll be 41 this month, the 25th of January. And, you know, this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I just, you know, didn't know how to go about it. You know, I didn't know where to start, none of that. So I would say it was back in 2021. I want to say 2020. It was 2021. Me and my brother-in-law, you know, we was on the same thing, basically. You know, he ain't too long came home from prison. You know, before that, you know, I had not too long got out of jail, and you know, we were trying to get back on our feet, you know, do the right thing, stuff like that, which we was. And you know, we got a van. Basically, I took him down there. You seen the van? We ended up getting the van, but it sat because we didn't know what we wanted to do with it. You know, he was saying mobile detailing. Then he was saying, you know, be like a carrier or whatever. But with the carrying thing, they said that we had to have an updated vehicle for that. So that postponed us on that. And then, you know, later on, my brother-in-law, he passed in a house fire, which was our blue house, which I'm pretty sure y'all done seen in the videos if y'all, you know, rock with me for a minute. If not, you know, you go back, you see the house that we had. But long story short, he passed in a house fire, and that really stopped everything. But at the same time, I was like, that's a scam. But yeah, at the same time, I was like, you know, I got this van now, and I'm not about to just let it go to waste, because I know my brother-in-law, when he wanted to do something. So I went ahead and started the mobile detailing. So I started that in the end of 22, because he passed in 22. He passed in June or July 2022. So, matter of fact, I keep this right here in the car with me. He passed in July of 2022. That's my brother-in-law right there. Reason why it's sitting right there, because it was bright this morning, I had to sit it down. But yeah, he passed in 2022, and I started mobile detailing November 2022. And you know, it was hard starting at first, because I didn't know what to do, and you know, getting customers and all that. I knew how to wash cars, I knew how to vacuum cars, you know, but like all the other stuff, cleaning headliners, shampoo and stuff like that. I had to teach myself how to do it, you know. And I'm glad for YouTube, because YouTube looked out for you, boy. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, YouTube ain't nothing but a school, for real. So, yeah, I was doing that on the side while I was working at what was I working at when I first started detailing? I think I was at a plant job. Yeah, I was at Dollar Tree, and you know, I was doing my thing or whatever. I was doing it on the weekends, basically. Excuse me, you feel me? Just to get started, I was doing it on the weekends, and you know, one thing led to another at Dollar Tree, and basically they fired me because they knew I was doing mobile detailing. You feel me? They knew I was doing mobile detailing. It wasn't gonna be long before, you know, I quit. And it really, like, I made a mistake basically in receiving. So that could have played a part. But still, I was at work. I worked there almost 2 years. I was never late, always on time, stayed over, came in on overtime and all that. But one mistake, they let me go. And that showed me right there, you know, they don't give a damn. So when that happened, I took detailing seriously, and I, you know, said, you know what, I don't want to work for nobody else. I want to work for myself, you feel me? And, you know, that's basically what I've been doing. So, yeah. Ever since that day, I told myself I do not want to work for nobody else. I want to, you know, get better at my craft with this detailing and do what I got to do to not have to go back to work for nobody else. And that's basically what I've been doing. You know, I detail, you know, I fix on cars, you know, I buy and sell cars, you know, cut grass, you know, help people move. I do all this stuff, you know, doing what I gotta do to, you know, provide for my family and stuff. So, yeah, that's basically it, really. Sure, I ain't trying to work for nobody else no more. Not at all. I'm 40 years old, and you know, I like it. I like being able to, like this right here, I'm able to go get my kids from school. You know, like all this year right here, I take them to school, I pick them up. You know, I love doing that. You know, that puts a smile on my face. I'm always in the first set of people to pick their kids up when I go to either school, either the high school or the middle school. I'm always the first group picking them up. And, you know, that say a lot to the schools and stuff like that. Like, ooh, man, that was a big old hole. But yeah, that say a lot. So, yeah, I feel good being able to do that. Then I can go to programs and meetings and stuff like that whenever they have them. So, yeah. That's why I became a mobile detailer, entrepreneur. You feel me? It ain't easy. I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't gonna say it's easy. Cause shoot, it's been some. Like I said, this is my 3rd year, and the first 2, I ain't know what I was doing. The winter, it was cold. It was slow. Cause you know I'm just now starting out. So yeah. Like I said, I was doing my research and stuff like that, and I basically built my customer base where, you know, I go do customers every month, you know, and that stuff adds up for real. Say I do two a day, And I ain't doing nothing but like, I'm doing maintenance. 2 cars a day. Just say I do $100. That's $200 right there. $200 a day times 5, that's 1,000. Times 4, that's $4,000 just that month. And some people don't even make that in the month working at a plant job. You feel me? So, you know, can't beat it. So, yeah. And then doing side job. Oh yeah, I cut my cousin hair yesterday. I took a picture of his son, but I didn't get no after picture because shoot, it was too late. But yeah, cut hair too. I do that too. So yeah, I do what I gotta do to make sure the family's straight, make sure, you know, the business straight, make sure I ain't trying to, you know, not want to go back to work at no plant. Not at all. Well, yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all though. Like I said, I'm riding, about to go get these kids. About to go pick, damn, I didn't stop at Western. I'll stop when I get the kids. I'll pick, like I said, I'm on my way over here to go get these kids, about to wait in line. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just wanted to throw out a little video for y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to make a video at least. Trying to put at least 2 or 3 videos a week out. That's my goal for this year. I'm gonna do 2-3 videos a week. Try to get, you know, get up out, let y'all see what's going on over here. You feel me? And I think I'm doing a pretty good job because I've been doing, you know, some videos back to back, every other day, every other, you know, every other week, stuff like that. Trying to get them out. So yeah, that's the goal though. So yeah, I'm in this video right here because I'm about to go in the store, give me something to snack on because I'm about to sit in this line. It's what, 1:46. Kids don't get out now, almost 3:15. So yeah, if y'all new to the channel, you know, y'all like the content, let your boy know. You know, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, leave a comment. Let me know what's going on with y'all. Where y'all at? Let me know what y'all do. You know, let me know, you know, what's going on. You feel me? Dang, this is a tight fit. Ooh. But yeah, I'm going to get with y'all a little later. Let me go on in here and get what I need to get.